How your brain's dopamine system can help you achieve financial freedom. Achieving financial freedom is a goal for many, but the path to financial independence often feels daunting. The key to unlocking this journey may lie within a neurochemical system in your brain that's not only responsible for your pleasure and motivation, but also plays a crucial role in your financial success: dopamine. Dopamine is often called the feel-good chemical, but its effects go much deeper than just a sense of pleasure. Understanding how dopamine works in your brain can significantly enhance your ability to make smarter decisions, stay motivated, and ultimately achieve financial freedom. In this article, we'll explore how your brain's dopamine system influences your financial choices and how you can harness its power to improve your financial situation. Understanding dopamine, the motivation chemical. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger that transmits signals in the brain. It's involved in several important functions, including movement, motivation, reward, and pleasure. The dopamine system is often activated when we experience something rewarding, whether it's eating a favorite food, receiving praise, or achieving a goal. This chemical is responsible for creating feelings of pleasure, but it also drives us to repeat behaviors that led to these rewards. However, dopamine's role goes beyond just feeling good. It's closely tied to motivation and goal-directed behavior. Dopamine helps to prioritize tasks, pushing you to take action and follow through on goals. This is where its connection to financial success becomes particularly relevant. Dopamine and goal achievement. One of the key roles dopamine plays in achieving financial freedom is its involvement in goal setting and achieving. Dopamine is released when you take steps toward a goal, particularly when you anticipate a reward. This system works in what's called a dopamine loop, where dopamine is released in small doses when you make progress toward your goals. For example, let's say your goal is to save a specific amount of money each month. When you reach a small milestone, such as saving your first $100, your brain releases dopamine, rewarding you for the progress. This not only feels good but also motivates you to continue saving. This feedback loop can help reinforce positive financial habits, like budgeting, investing, or reducing unnecessary spending. The more you set and achieve small financial goals, the more your brain associates financial success with reward. Over time, this can build the motivation needed to pursue larger goals, such as building an emergency fund, investing for retirement, or purchasing assets that generate income. The dopamine system helps create the internal drive to take actionable steps that move you closer to financial freedom. How to optimize dopamine for financial success. Now that we understand how dopamine drives motivation and goal achievement, the next step is learning how to optimize the system to enhance your financial freedom. Here are several strategies you can use to make dopamine work in your favor. 1. Break large financial goals into smaller milestones. Dopamine is most effective when you experience small, frequent rewards. Large, long-term goals can feel overwhelming, and without small wins along the way, it can be easy to lose motivation. If your goal is to achieve financial freedom in the future, break it down into smaller, achievable steps. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like, "I want to be financially free," break it into smaller, measurable actions such as save $500 by the end of the month. Pay off one credit card within the next 2 months. Invest in a retirement account with a monthly contribution. Each time you achieve one of these smaller goals, your brain will release dopamine, reinforcing the behavior and helping you stay motivated. 2. Create a reward system. To further leverage dopamine, create a system of rewards for yourself when you hit key financial milestones. These rewards don't need to be extravagant. They can be small, simple pleasures that acknowledge your progress. For example, after successfully sticking to a budget for a month, reward yourself with something that brings you joy, such as a night out, a small purchase, or a relaxing activity. The anticipation of these rewards can motivate you to keep working toward your financial goals and help your brain associate good financial habits with positive outcomes. 3. Focus on long-term rewards with short-term wins. While dopamine is great for driving motivation toward immediate rewards, long-term goals, like financial freedom, require sustained effort over time. To maintain motivation, it's important to balance long-term goals with short-term rewards. You can do this by setting up systems where short-term wins feed into your larger objectives. For example, by paying off a portion of a debt each month, you'll get the small dopamine boost of eliminating a financial burden, which reinforces your motivation to continue working toward being debt-free. Over time, as you eliminate more debt, The dopamine-driven sense of accomplishment will help you stay on track toward the ultimate goal of financial freedom. 4. Avoid instant gratification and build delayed rewards. Dopamine plays a crucial role in instant gratification. However, one of the biggest obstacles to financial success is the desire for immediate rewards, such as spending on impulse purchases or living beyond your means. This craving for instant gratification often conflicts with long-term financial goals. To overcome this, train your brain to focus on delayed rewards, which can actually result in a greater sense of fulfillment in the long run. One way to do this is to practice self-control in the short term. For example, when you resist the urge to spend money on unnecessary items, you'll release dopamine, but the anticipation of using that money toward a more significant, long-term financial goal, like saving for a house or investing, will lead to even more satisfaction. By consistently choosing delayed gratification, your brain will rewire itself to associate saving, investing, and frugal living with greater long-term rewards. This is a powerful way to align your dopamine-driven desires with your financial freedom goals. 5. Gamify your financial goals. Successful people often employ gamification, the process of turning tasks or goals into a game, to make achieving financial goals more engaging and fun. You can do this by creating challenges for yourself, such as save $50 this week and reward myself with a small treat. Track my spending daily for a month and see how much I can save. The element of fun and competition taps into your brain's dopamine system, making the process of managing your finances more enjoyable. This approach can also encourage positive behaviors, such as tracking expenses, budgeting, or exploring new ways to increase income, which all contribute to financial independence. Dopamine, investing, and risk-taking. Dopamine also plays a role in risk-taking behavior, which is essential when it comes to investing. Successful investors understand that taking calculated risks is necessary to grow wealth over time. Dopamine helps motivate people to take risks by rewarding them when they make progress in their investment portfolios, especially when they see returns on their investments.